Welcome back to the channel. Join me as we fly Air China, the flag carrier of the People's Republic of China, between Auckland and Chengdu via Beijing. We enjoy a few hours aircraft spotting at Auckland's airport, test Air China's business class seat on their 787, try out their in-flight entertainment, on-board meal service and their lie-flat bed, and we get to review Air China's premium lounge in Beijing before trying out their premium economy service aboard their A321. Join me as I decide if this was worth the upgrade fee. There is no express security for Air China passengers, so it took some time to work our way through the security at Auckland and then onto the Air New Zealand lounge. Now, the lounge is nothing special, it's functional, but it does have great apron views. I could literally spend hours watching aircraft come and go here. No surprise that Air New Zealand is the dominant carrier, including this magnificent departure of a 777 bound for the west coast of the US. But there are some wonderful other visitors, including Sichuan Airlines A350 in the spectacular Panda livery. Sichuan Airlines returned to New Zealand after a 4-year break due to COVID and will provide one flight a week, now making it 5 Chinese airlines that fly to Auckland, plus of course Air New Zealand that flies direct and Cathay Pacific that operates via Hong Kong. Now New Zealand has about 300,000 Chinese, and that probably helps to underpin these services. We also got to see the arrival of our aircraft for tonight's flight, the 787-9 that we'll be operating on. Now for this evening's flight I'm booked in economy, but I had tried to get an upgrade and it hadn't come through by the time we boarded. But as fate would have it, my luck was about to change.
Hi Mr. Wilson.
Yes.
I got one more seat.
Oh.
Do you still want to upgrade?
Sure.
Sure. May I have your boarding pass?
Yep. Boarding pass and my credit card.
Because we got 3 passenger no show.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Well, great for me, not good for them. Hello.
Hello, welcome aboard. Please, see you again.
Air China is an airline that offers at the airport upgrades for a set amount, subject to space available. And today I got lucky, albeit right at the last moment. First glimpse of the 2x2x2 Collins business class seats on Air China. Well, welcome aboard Air China flight 784 from Auckland, New Zealand through to Beijing, China. We're on the 787, it's a 12.5-hour flight. We've been warmly welcomed on board with a lovely town. I keep saying we, in fact it's just me today. Monika's on her way to Canada and so she isn't on this flight. We've also been given a lovely pre-departure drink, which is a sort of orange and apple with soda, which is delicious. Looking forward to this rather long flight, just to test out how good the service is on Air China. So the menu this evening, they don't actually have a menu that circles around, the cabin crew have it, but the Western options was fried fish, or the Chinese option was chicken and rice. I went with the chicken and rice, and the breakfast Western option was an omelette, so I went with that. So the menu the crew have, but you don't get a menu, which is a little unusual. But the crew are very friendly. The ground staff here are very good. The Chinese station manager, Monica, unbelievable customer service. Gosh, more airlines need Monica. But we're on board. We've had a welcoming drink. We're about to push back. really interested in seeing how this flight unfolds. Stay with me. We finally started to push back about 10 minutes late, not too bad. The emergency video demonstration has started to play. The crew took a real long time to pick up the pre-flight drink, empty drink glasses and the face cloth, which I thought was really strange. But anyway, we're on our way. Video's playing, and I'll give you a glimpse of that. And then we'll go back to the IFE, and I'll take you through that. Our flight tonight through to Beijing is 12 hours and 14 minutes. A quick look around the seat. The IFE and seat control is well positioned. The seat rest has a movable headrest function, but it's a little annoying when you go to try to sleep. There's a good multi-prong power point and headset point, and the dining tray pulls out easily and is quite good for using your laptop as well. By the IFE screen there's a USB charging point, which is really handy. Well, since Monique is not here, I'll have to do the amenity exploration. It's a nice little case. There's some very nice moisturizing cream, a very compact toothbrush with toothpaste, a wet wipe, a brush, eye shades nicely wrapped, and they've got a very nice earplugs and lip balm to keep those lips nice and healthy. Very nice. Very good quality noise cancelling headphones with Air China. So the in-flight entertainment is pretty limited. They've got 5 or 6 new release Western movies, but a good selection of international movies. They have some box set series. Downton Abbey was one I saw. When it comes to Hollywood movies, some of the old ones, sort of classic movies, there's quite a good selection. There's all the Jason Bourne series, but you know, it's certainly not an Emirates or a Qatar. In fact, it's pretty mediocre. Anyway, I think I'll find Nice Guys is a good movie. There is no in-flight cameras, but there is the route map, which is pretty rudimentary, but works. Well, I went with a brandy and ginger ale, which was lovely, and some warm nuts. There was a small entree. Note that all the meals are served from the trolley on a fixed tray. The chicken and mushroom was quite nice. The dessert was average but okay. A very quick loo review aboard Air China 787 through to Beijing in business class. It really is just an ordinary bathroom with nothing added other than moisturizer. But other than that, a very ordinary bathroom. That's your loo review. Well, I was certainly ready for some sleep. I deployed the bed and tried to get some rest. Well, it's good morning for me. I managed to get some sleep through the night. One of the things with the bed is it's very narrow and a little short. It's very short at the feet and even at the head. And at the head, because of the headrest, the pillow doesn't quite lie flat. So didn't sleep particularly well, although I managed to certainly get, I think, 3 or 4 hours of sleep. You certainly have to sleep on your side, and they had the cabin quite warm, which always makes it really difficult to sleep for me. But we've got just 2.5 hours to go now, and they're about to serve breakfast. The flight's had a lot of turbulence. In the last few flights in the last month I've done, there's been a lot of turbulence. Anyway, looking forward to the breakfast and slowly waking up. Well, the breakfast was quite a pleasant omelette. I enjoyed the croissant. No flash container of jam, just the little pouch. And the fruit salad and yogurt was fine, and the coffee was all right. Now, once you arrive in Beijing, to transfer to most of the flights, you have to jump on the train. I was bound for T3D, which is where the business class lounge for Air China. Now, I was in economy, but Star Alliance Gold got me into the lounge. And this is where you really notice the difference in a Premier lounge. This was sort of more like a food cafeteria, but it was functional. And before I knew it, we were boarding for our A320 flight through to Chengdu, which was just on a 3-hour flight. I had no expectation of a meal on board, but I was pleasantly surprised by how much leg room I got on this A321. I was quite astonished. You got a blanket, but there were no other amenities. I really found the information fascinating. I'll let you listen.
Security detention, or even criminal punishment if you are caught with the following behaviours: damaging the onboard facilities and equipment, smoking, using mobile phones or other electronic equipment illegally, grabbing seats or luggage racks, interfering with flight attendants' work, and other behaviours that disturb the normal order in the cabin.
I'll let you enjoy the takeoff roll, and then I'll give you my opinion on Air China business class and economy. You know the meal is not great when the highlight is the bag that it comes in. So would I fly Air China again? Look, I break airlines into 3 main score categories, A, B or C. For example, in my opinion, I feel Qatar is the only A+ carrier in the world currently, and an Air New Zealand in business class would score a B with its current seat offering. Air China would definitely be a C-. They were functional. What let them down was the seat hardware, the meal quality, the very poor selection of in-flight entertainment, no Wi-Fi, not even a menu. Would I fly them again? If I had to, but there are better choices out there. Please subscribe. Thanks for watching.